Oh, there it is, all together. Got to hook up the circuit. Oops. Runs nice and smooth. There's the top coil and bottom coil. I put spacers here. I don't know if I need to secure the coil down. I'm hoping the weight of the coil will work. But I'm going to try to hook up just one of the JL94 circuits first. Just hook it up and see what happens. Give it 12 volts and see what happens. So stay tuned. Well, there it goes. I had to hook both of the coils up to the both circuits in order to get it to go. A single circuit with a single coil doesn't seem to work, and even with this, I have to have it at like 18 volts. So I have one going off to the super caps and one just going off to this LED. But it's going now. It's because the wires are too far away for a typical window motor. I could try a single coil at a higher voltage. I didn't try it at a higher voltage. But now I'm going to try to bleed off right from the connection itself, the connection of the coil itself, to see what kind of voltage I'm going to get. But it's working. It's not what I expected. I had a feeling that the coil might be too far from the rotor to work at 12 volts. But the circuit's staying nice and cool. So actually I could probably turn it up to like 20 volts. I could probably run each coil at 12 volts for 24 volts. Yeah, it's starting to fly now. Yeah, I had to just hook it up just to see. So I've got a coil on each one. Like I said, coil on the top circuit, coil on the bottom circuit. Or circuit on the top coil, circuit on the bottom coil. Both of them bleeding off to something. If I unhook it, it makes a wicked sound. If I unhook the outboard, oh, it's not making the sound. It actually speeds up, but that'll kill the circuit, I think. Gonna have to experiment some more with this, especially now that I see that taking off the bottom coil. You can see it's got a wicked wobble in it because the shaft is not perfectly straight, but that's okay. I don't really care about that. Man, this thing was a lot of work. I'm glad it's at least working. Yeah, it's starting to really crank now. Everything is cool. The circuits are nice and cool. I wish I could disconnect the output easily of the top coil. I'll have to rig something up so that I can try some experiments. When I only had the single coil hooked up, the bottom coil, and I disconnected the load, it would make this weird high-pitched whining sound. Let's drop it down to 12 volts. Maybe it just needed to get going from the bottom. This is disconnecting the load. You can see the LED going on. Sorry about the camera work. All right, let me try and just do the bottom coil and see what happens. Hold tight. Yeah, so far I've tried a couple of different experiments. It definitely needs both the coils and both of the circuits to get going. Once I get it going, I can turn it down from 20 something volts down to 12, 13 volts. I tried just using the top coil and just using the bottom coil. Here's the sound it makes. Oh, it's not making that sound now. Yeah, it only makes that sound if I use one of the coils. All right, I'm going to have to wrap another coil. Yeah, I'm going to have to wrap another coil. Make it much closer. I wonder if I can bring the bottom coil up higher, if that'll help it. But it definitely works with both of the circuits. So my next experiment will be to see what kind of output voltage I could get running a configuration where I'm actually tapping off of the inputs of the coils right here, tapping right off of these out. Yeah. Here, let me find my camera stand. Forget the camera stand. I just took a reading off the top coil and it was putting out AC about 25 volts. I have to set up a bridge rectifier. All right. I just wanted to show you that it does work. It didn't work the way I hoped it would work, but I had a feeling when I was building this that the coils would be too far away. I know the magnets are powerful enough, but the coil is either not powerful enough, and there's a pound of wire on each one of those coils, but I wanted to run it off of a single coil, and it's probably not powerful enough, or it's too far away. Anyway, the circuits work great. Thank you, Sky. Circuits work fantastic. It's just my setup. But we will see. Anyway, I just wanted to show you guys that it is working great. Not what I expected, but that's okay. Ciao.